Lovely to see you. Namaste, Gaso. I hope you're having a wonderful summer's day. Good evening, Judith. How are you doing? Hello, Annalise. Here we are. Time for another meditation. Isn't this wonderful? You know, I'm so grateful for these little sessions that we have. They really do make my day, and just to meditate with other people. Isn't it so beautiful? It's really beautiful. Micah, hello. Haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing? Okay, so while we're waiting for people to arrive, let's start by getting settled and relaxing into the present moment, letting go of the past, the future, and just bringing our focus, that golden word. The key to meditation is really where we place our focus. Hi, Cherry. Lovely. Thank you for joining. Beautiful to see you. Okay. Big breath. Relax. Get comfortable. Snuggle into your cushion, your blanket, whether you're standing, walking in nature, or lying down on the sofa. It does not matter. It does not matter. What is important is having that intention, making that commitment to rest into the present moment without being hijacked by negative thoughts. Martin, lovely to see you. Jetfire Holistics, very warm welcome to you, my dear. Welcome to the meditation. Hello, it's Spitzmuller. Nice to see you. Okay. So for today, I have a special treat for you because, you know, there's so many wonderful souls out there who are sharing their gifts and, you know, bringing such truth and light into the world. And one of those is somebody that Veronica discovered on Instagram, which is at the Guided Word, which is Bea, this wonderful woman who's written this amazing book, and The Powerhouse, it's called. I almost forgot what it was called there. Sorry, Bea. So I hope she doesn't mind me using one of her quotes for today's meditation because, you know, I love to read through them, and she's really channeling something from a deep wisdom, which we so much need every day these days, right? So let's start by simply making that commitment to relax into the present for the next 15 or 20 minutes. We're not going to allow anything to distract us. We're going to simply make that commitment to resting in the present, nourishing our soul, but also connecting with one another in this virtual sanctuary. Even though we're in all these different locations, we're still connected by something deeper, the truth, this consciousness, this awareness that arises within all of us. Okay, so connecting with the breath and getting settled. And what I'll do is I'll just read through this beautiful quote from Bea, The Guided Word. Check it out on Instagram later. And then I'll just break it down and we'll use it as a theme for today's meditation because it's so profound, so simple in the words, yet so profound and so true. Okay, so during the meditation, the key thing is just being aware of where's my focus, being anchored in the present through listening, through attention to the breath, and always having some awareness of what's going on within and around you in this moment, and being at peace with it, simply being at peace with it. Okay, so if everybody's ready, I shall begin. So the quote from Bea, The Guided Word: "You leak a lot of energy resisting the current of life. If you surrender, you'll get where you need to go, and it will be a lot less painful. Looking back at the shore means you'll miss the wave in front of you, and it can blow up in your face. If you stand still and resist the wave instead of riding it, you'll end up with a mouth and earful of salt water." So beautiful. So beautiful. And I love Bea's quote on this post where she says that this is not a swimming lesson. Okay. So let's just breathe that in for a second. Just really open your heart to that. You leak a lot of energy resisting the current of life. Resistance is tension. Tension is from stress, from saying no to what is. When we don't accept the reality of this moment, we get tense, this resistance, and it leaks a lot of energy. It simply does. So right now, check in with yourself. Where are you holding any tension? Is there anything that you're struggling with, or any part of your day that you're fighting against, that you're saying, no, this is not right, I'm not going to, know. And if there is, then just simply breathe it into your heart. And as you breathe out, let it go. Just let it go. Deal with it later. So being in this place of acceptance, being open to whatsoever is alive in this moment, alive within you. Acceptance doesn't mean accepting necessarily what's going on in the television. Acceptance about your state, acknowledging how you feel, what your thoughts are doing, what your body's doing. So breathe into that. Just say, yes, this is who I am in this moment, and you know what? It's okay. If you surrender, you'll get where you need to go, and it'll be a lot less painful. And surrender is another way of expressing the phenomena of acceptance. But surrender to the aliveness within, of being who you are in this moment. And being at peace with it. So looking back at the shore, looking into the past, looking behind you, means you'll miss the wave in front of you. You'll miss the aliveness, the opportunity that is here and now. And it can blow up in your face. Okay. So, although the past is important, that we need to remember where we live and who our friends are. It's not to cling on to the baggage that holds us back, that blinds us from the opportunities that are alive in this moment. So if there's anything that you're holding in your heart, any grudge, any resentments, any angers, bitterness, breathe it into your heart. And as you breathe out, let it go. Don't let it blow up in your face. It's not serving you. It doesn't mean to ignore the feelings that may be around that story. But this is surrender to that. Simply feel them, let them be there, give them some space. Give them your attention, your loving kindness, and be at peace with it. But let go of the story, let go of the holding, the clinging. And breathe. If you stand still and resist the wave instead of riding it, so if you're resisting moving into the future, of catching the moment and flowing with the aliveness, moving forward with certainty and strength, if you try and resist that from fear or anxiety or doubt, you'll end up with a mouth and an earful of salt water. It will overwhelm you. There's nothing more limiting than fear, There's nothing more that's going to hold you back. That fear, shame, guilt, not wishing to step forward. So if there's any fear within you, if you're anxious about the future, breathe that into your heart, give it some space and let it go. Just let it go. And if there's any emotions there, feel the fear and move on anyway. Find that inner strength. And that inner strength comes from being connected to your being, connected to the aliveness of this moment. So all these emotions from the past and the future, embrace them. But find strength from being present. And the easiest way to be present is to bring your focus to the intention to be here now, to make that commitment, to be motivated to stay with the aliveness, your truth in the here and now. Not getting overly identified about the past and chewing that like carrying a dead weight, and not being afraid of the future and letting those thoughts hold you back. So being grounded in presence. Connecting with the heart, the flow of breath, connecting to the aliveness of your senses, being aware, being alert, riding the wave. So when you're on a surfboard, you have to be relaxed. There's no room for thinking. There's no room for fear. There's no room for holding back. You simply go with it. Such as it is in meditation. Just go with it. Flow with the moment. Relax into it. Feel your feet on the ground. Connect to your breath and expand your awareness to listen to sounds. Feel, taste, smell. And don't allow the pace of this crazy world to distract you. Slow everything down. There is no rush. Rushing around simply creates tension, creates resistance, anxiety. Slow down. Feel the flow of your breath. Notice the moment of stillness when you're neither breathing in nor breathing out. When a wave reaches its peak, it's not rising anymore, and it hasn't started to collapse yet. That's a point of transcendence. And as you breathe out, flow. Let your body open. Let life carry you. Surrender. Yet be absolutely aware Capture those moments of stillness. Flow with them. Let go into them, like falling into sleep, yet remaining aware. And as you breathe in, drawing fresh energy into your body with every breath. So the energy is not leaking into resistance, into negative thinking, controlling, complaining, trying to fiddle with things. Feel the energy flow into your body as you breathe in. Notice the still point and the feeling of release and relaxation as you breathe out. Life in every breath. Aliveness in every breath. Relax with that. So remember, this space of stillness is who you are. It's available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Make it your practice every day to remember, to reconnect to the quiet flow of your breath, to surrender. You'll get where you need to go. Okay, acceptance. Don't cling on to the past. Don't be afraid of the future. Flow with life and let life carry you. And stay connected. It's so important to have people around you with whom you can sit in stillness. And for that, I am so grateful for you joining me today. And thank you, Judith, so sensual and pure. Thank you so much, indeed. Yeah, and thank you, Bea, for your wonderful quote. I hope you didn't mind me using it. It was just a spontaneous thing today. So thank you, Poetic Yoga. You're most welcome. Thank you, Annalise. Yeah, just what I needed as well. And thank you so much for sharing your presence, everybody, for connecting with me today and for connecting with each other. So let's stay connected. I wish you many peaceful moments, joyful days. Thank you so much, Martin. Yes, thank you. Very kind words. So lovely to hear from you. Take care, and I will see you in the next session.